Namaste, beautiful souls. Welcome to the sacred journey of Kal Mantra, Embrace Divine Grace. Let the celestial vibrations uplift your spirit and guide you toward inner peace, abundance, and divine blessings. Open your heart, chant with devotion, and awaken the infinite grace within you.
Hey, welcome. Today, we're going to dive into a spiritual practice that's so simple you might just brush it off, but it's also so powerful it could totally change how you see reality. Let's get into the power of focusing on just one thing.
We're constantly told that we need more. More books, more apps, more techniques, more hacks. But what if the real path to a big change isn't about collecting more stuff? What if it's actually about going super deep with just one thing? To really dig into this idea, there's this incredible story from Benares. It involves a famous teacher, Lahiri Mahasaya, and two of his students who couldn't have been more different. But they were both looking for the exact same thing, enlightenment. So on one side, you have this brilliant, highly educated professor from the Benares Hindu University. This guy had studied everything, all the tantras, every yogic practice you can imagine. And on the other side, a simple local postman named Brinda. Worlds apart, right? But here's the thing. Their teacher gave them both the exact same single technique to practice.
The professor? Well, he was a collector. Every single Sunday, like clockwork, he'd show up and ask for more. Okay, I've practiced, I've done it. What's next? Give me the next technique. He was totally convinced that progress meant adding another shiny new tool to his toolbox. And his teacher would just listen patiently and say nothing.
This went on and on for weeks, until one Sunday, the professor is asking his usual question, and the teacher spots Brinda, the postman, just doing his rounds delivering letters. Now remember, he got the same lesson at the same time. The teacher calls him over, asks him to come sit down. And this, right here, is where the story just flips on his head. The postman starts talking, and he says, "My neighbors, they think I'm an alcoholic. I can't even walk straight anymore." He's describing this state of divine intoxication, where everything is just melting together. He says, "Everything is one. Please, sir, don't give me any more techniques. I am so happy with this one." Think about that for a second. The experience was so deep, so profound. His reality had shifted so much, he couldn't even do his job anymore. He looked down at the letters in his hand, and every single address looked like the same address. He was actually living in that state of unity, all from practicing that one simple thing.
So what was this secret, powerful technique? Well, it's a simple Kriya meditation. It's called Hum Sau. And its true power is in just how simple it is.
Hum Sau, or sometimes you'll hear it called Hamsa, is really all about the breath. It's about connecting a mental sound to the natural rhythm of you breathing in and out. So as you inhale, you mentally think the sound hum, and as you exhale, you mentally think the sound sao, or so. That's literally it. So simple, it's beautiful. And the beauty of this is how accessible it is. It's the perfect starting point if you're a total beginner. But as we saw with the postman, it's also powerful enough to be your one and only practice for life. You don't need any specific beliefs to do it. It's totally universal. And get this, if you feel like you're not ready to meditate, this practice doesn't care. It actually creates the readiness in you. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how do I actually do this? Let's break it down. And you don't need to carve out an hour of your day, not even 30 minutes. We're going to start with just 5. That's right, just 5 minutes. This isn't about setting some crazy goal that you'll just give up on in a week. It's all about a small, consistent practice. The goal here isn't endurance, it's just focused attention, even for a really short time. So here's how it goes. First, just find a quiet place to sit comfortably. Then, as you breathe in, put all of your attention on that inhalation and in your mind hear the sound hum. At the very top of the breath, just pause for a second. And then, as you breathe out, follow that exhalation all the way out with the mental sound so. Now, this part is really important. Don't force it. Don't sit down thinking, I have to do this for an hour. Start with 5 minutes, maybe 10. What you'll find is that as your mind starts to really enjoy that feeling of stillness and focus, it will want to do it for longer. The desire will come from the practice itself, not from you trying to strong-arm it. And all of this brings us right back to the core lesson of that story, doesn't it? What did that postman get that the super smart professor just completely missed? He understood the incredible power hiding in plain sight, in simplicity. This constant search for new stuff, for the next technique, It's kind of like going to Walmart for your spiritual practice. You run down the aisles, grabbing one thing here, another thing there, and you end up with a cart full of junk, but you haven't really mastered or understood any single thing.
And that's the whole point, right? The professor was a collector. The postman was a practitioner. The postman took the one tool he was given and he just dug deep. The professor, meanwhile, stayed on the surface, always chasing the next shiny object.
So, that kind of leaves us with a big question to think about. In our own lives, whether it's our work, our relationships, our own growth, are we being collectors or are we being practitioners? What's the one simple thing you already have that if you just gave it your full, undivided attention, could unlock a depth you never even knew was possible?
So, this Hum Sau we can all learn, we can all do. Even those who have taken Kriya and have not practiced ever after the first day, or those who have continuing to practice, can still derive some benefit from Hum Sau because it is very simple. You can sit down under it. You may be a Shiva worshipper or a Devi worshipper or a Narayana worshipper, or you may believe in Nirakar, Nirgun or whatever. It doesn't matter. You can still practice Hum Sau. And it's very, very simple. Now, before doing any practice, we always ask people to chant the Guru Mantra, which we all know. It's Om Hrim Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. That's all. After doing that, sit down quietly, close your eyes, and when you inhale, give complete attention to your inhalation. Inhale, softly or hard, but inhale. While you inhale, give total attention to your inhalation. Follow the inhalation. Hold only for a second, then exhale. Give complete attention to your exhalation. Inhale and exhale. When you inhale, in your mind, think that you are chanting the sound, or the inhalation is the sound of hum. Actually, if you twist your imagination a little, then it sounds like hum. Hold. Sa. Now, if you really want it to sound like Sa, you can also breathe out with your mouth. Hum. So, give complete attention and do this for at least 5 to 6 minutes and then get up. Don't think I'm going to do for more time. Why I'm saying this? In the first attempt, if you say I will do for half an hour, you will give up. Do for 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Next day, your mind will tell you do it. Then do it. Then the mind will then enjoy it and the time will become longer without your attempt. If you attempt, it may break off. So, we are going to do this for 5 minutes or 6 minutes. Now, sit down, chant your Guru Mantra in your mind, close your eyes and chant with me Om Hrim Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Okay, enough. Now, start breathing in Hum Sau. I'm not going to interfere.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Are you battling constant stress, facing financial roadblocks, struggling in relationships, or stuck in your career? Harness the power of authentic Rudraksh, powerful planetary remedies, and timeless Vedic astrology. Limited stock, don't miss out.
Visit kalmantra.com today to restore balance, invite abundance, and transform your life.